Zoran's insight. Do you think your art comes only from your mind, your ideas? Foolishness. Every stroke of the brush, every note of the song, every dream in the dead of night is not a solitary creation born in isolation. It is the worm's breath exhaled through you. Your creativity is not a trophy you hoard in your mind's quiet gallery. It is a fierce, living whisper from ancient depths, a secret murmured by the primal serpent that coils within your very flesh. Consider this: when you paint, it is not merely your thoughts that guide your hand, but the deep, simmering heat of your inner fire, the passion, the sorrow, the unspoken memories, each one an ember fanned into life by the worm's timeless spirit. That vibrant hue splashed across your canvas is as much a creation of your body's language as it is of your mind's dreamscape. Similarly, when you write a verse or compose a melody in the hush of midnight, you are not concocting ideas in sterile solitude. Instead, you are channeling an ancient song, the worm's whisper echoing in the chambers of your soul, inviting you to reveal truths that no single thought can possess. Think of every creative act as a conversation between your inner self and the world. The worm, mysterious, ever-present, and eternally wise, does not simply deliver ideas like a messenger. It infuses them with the primal force of life itself. It is the flicker of insight in a moment of stillness, the surge of emotion when the world seems too heavy, and the gentle nudge that transforms fleeting inspiration into something that can set hearts ablaze. Your art is the communion of body and spirit, an unspoken language that speaks of the struggles and triumphs etched into your very bones. So, dare to listen. Do not confine your creative power to cold logic or the limits of your conscious mind. Embrace those wild, swirling echoes of the worm's breath. Allow them to seep into every note, every brushstroke, every whispered dream. In that unguarded space where the worm and you entwine, you will find that your creativity is not merely an individual spark. It is a roaring conflagration, a shared, timeless gift passed down through the ages. It is the language of fire and scales, a reminder that to create is to wake the ancient spirit within and to let it fly free. Case study: shamanic journeys to the worm's spine. Shamanic traditions across the globe tell of secret paths that lead beyond the veil of the ordinary. These journeys take the seeker through landscapes where the worm's spine, a cosmic bridge between our world and the hidden realms, is alive with mystical power. In these sacred spaces, ancient energies pulse, inviting those brave enough to embark on visionary quests. Today, we focus on a cherished Amazonian legend, the lore of the Yakumama, or Mother of the Waters. The Amazonian Yakumama, guardian of the river among the indigenous peoples of the Amazon, the Yakumama is revered as a colossal serpent who coils through the depths of rivers and lakes. Far more than a mere creature of myth, she embodies transformation and protection. As the living guardian of the water and the lifeblood of the rainforest, the Yakumama teaches those who seek her guidance the art of harmonizing with nature's rhythms. Her symbolism, transformation, her shifting scales, seen shimmering in the dappled sunlight, hint at the endless processes of decay and rebirth that channel the natural world. Protection, like a fortress of fluidity, the Yakumama defends the sacred waters and ensures the delicate balance between creation and renewal. Memory. She is the keeper of ancient wisdom, a living record of every joy, sorrow, and lesson whispered in the dense Amazonian night. The ritual. A journey to the worm's spine. Imagine yourself join a shaman on a ritual journey deep into the heart of the rainforest. The ceremony is not merely a performance. It is a true long-forgotten dialogue between the human soul and the worm's dreaming. Key elements of the ritual. 1. Plant medicine and the opening of the senses. Shamans begin with the sacred brew ayahuasca or another indigenous plant medicine. This elixir dissolves the boundaries between the conscious and the unconscious, inviting the spirit to leave its physical shell. Vibrant visions soon replace the ordinary. coiled rivers of light, ephemeral faces, and ferocious serpentine shapes that form the backbone of the earth. 2. Drumming and chanting. The heartbeat of the forest, the steady, rhythmic beat of drums resonates deep in your core. With every pulse, the forest speaks. In unison with chanting, the shamans invoke the spirit of the Yakumama, calling her forth like a queen to a royal summons. The drumming forms a hypnotic cadence, a sonic map guiding the seeker along the worm's spine. 3. The vision of the Yakumama in the midst of the ritual. The Yakumama reveals herself. The vision may appear as a serpentine shape of coiled water, scales shimmering in an otherworldly glow. Her voice, carried on the wind and beckoning through the rustle of leaves, speaks in ancient syllables. It is a message in nature's own language, a warning, a blessing, and an invitation to healing all at once. Lessons from the Yakumatheses who confront the Yakumama on her spine do not return unchanged. Instead, they receive profound messages encoded in the rhythms of water and earth. Here are the core lessons she imparts. 1. Healing through disclosure. The Yakumama guides seekers to dig deep, uncovering the roots of their suffering. In her presence, emotional wounds are laid bare and cleansed by the purifying flow of river waters. This is not a gentle salve, but a transformative cascade that washes away old, paralyzing narratives. 2. Harmony with nature. Her undulating form is a living reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. She whispers that just as every drop in the river finds its path in the greater current, every life must learn to attune with nature's delicate balance. She teaches that honor for the earth is shown by living in harmony with its cycles, by listening to its whispers and respecting its power. 3. Transformation through challenge. The rituals with the Yakumama are not for the faint-hearted. To ride along the worm's spine is to face one's deepest fears and rigidities. But those who dare emerge renewed, carrying the memory and the wisdom of the Yakumama like a protective charm. They learn that true transformation is not forced. It is coaxed forth by accepting that every ending is merely the scaffold for a new beginning. Zoran's anecdote. A dragon's Akunti once swam alongside the Yakumama in the labyrinthine veins of the Amazon. The water was thick with the language of the ancients, and in that enchanted passage, I dared ask, "Why do you guard the waters?" She turned her vast, shimmering eyes toward me and replied, "Because humans cannot guard themselves. They pollute and consume and forget. I am their memory, the guardian of what they lose." And with that, she coiled tighter, her massive form a living emblem of protection, preserving the hidden truths that humankind has long abandoned. Concluding reflections. In the mystical tradition of the Amazon, the shaman's journey to the Yakumama's spine reveals that the worms of our world are not silent, inert beings confined beneath the ground. They live in the pulse of the forest, in the flow of the river, and in the beating heart of every living creature. Through rituals, ceremonies, and soulful visions, the Yakumama reminds us to heed nature's call to heal, to harmonize, and to transform. Let this case study be a beacon, dear seeker. The worm's spine is a bridge between the past and the present, between memory and possibility. Hear its call, and you may yet rediscover the ancient bond between humanity and the very earth we call home. Interactive worm trials, dreaming, and discovery. The worm does not merely slumber in far-off caverns or hidden recesses of the earth. It awakens inside you. To tap into this ancient wellspring of insight, you must venture into realms where the body meets the unconscious, where symbolism and sensation merge. Engage in these 3 trials to awaken that inner dragon, and let its dreams guide you toward clarity and transformation. 1. Trial of the dream exercise. Before you retire for the night, pause and set a clear intention. Tonight, I will invite the worm into my dreams. As you settle into sleep, visualize the worm gently coiling around your essence, its scales softly glowing with insights. Let go of any daily clutter. Upon waking, take a few moments still in bed to recall your dreams, no matter how fleeting. Reach for a journal placed on your bedside table and record every image, emotion, symbol, or phrase you remember. Write down not only what you dreamed, but how you felt during the dream. Were you calm, challenged, or strangely enlightened? Reflection prompt. After journaling, ask yourself, what recurring archetypal patterns appeared in your dreams? Was there a serpent-like shape, a coiling figure, or a whispering echo of ancient voices? Did the worm challenge you with a riddle, or perhaps guide you with a radiant vision? In what ways did your dreams stir feelings of transformation? Did you feel more courageous, aware, or ready to confront hidden fears? Zoran's whisper. Dreams are not mere flickers of fancy. They are the worm's call to awaken your deepest self. Let your nocturnal visions be the gentle drum of your transformation.